Dear friends, last year we celebrated a historic milestone for the Kingdom of Pibocip, 25 years of micronationalism. This year, as we celebrate our 26th Foundation Day, we also join in commemorating a historic milestone for the United States of America, the 250th anniversary of its founding. 250 years ago, the American Founding Fathers proclaimed that, quote, within the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation, end quote. These brave and inspiring words became far more than a declaration of independence. They became a rallying cry for countless peoples and nations, large and small, who have sought the liberation to govern themselves. The United States was the first modern nation to be founded explicitly upon enduring principles rather than merely history, dynasty, or conquest. Those principles, rooted in the Anglo-American tradition of liberal political philosophy, have inspired the constitutional governments throughout the world. They also inspired the founding and development of Pibocip. From its earliest days, when Pibocip was little more than a childhood project, to its years as serious constitutional thought experiment, to the thriving micronation of today, we too, quote, hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, end quote. The American Founding Fathers further declared that governments derive, quote, their just powers from the consent of the governed, end quote, and government exists to secure these fundamental rights. These principles profoundly influenced the drafting of the Constitution of the Kingdom of Pibocip. As a constitutional monarchy, our Constitution likewise recognizes that human rights are inherent and inalienable. It proclaims that every person possesses fundamental rights, including but not limited to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yet Pibocip has not remained frozen in time. As our kingdom has matured, so too has our constitutional philosophy. Alongside the enduring ideals of the American Founding Fathers, we have embraced the wisdom of John Locke's social contract theory, the rich tradition of Catholic social teaching, and the principle of subsidiarity. Together, these traditions have shaped a constitutional order that seeks not only to promote individual liberty, but to also uphold common good, respect human dignity, and encourage responsibility at every level of society. Even so, it all began with the enduring truth proclaimed in 1776, that all people are created equal, that they are endowed by God with certain unalienable rights, and that governments exist to safeguard those rights through the consent of the governed. As we celebrate these joyful days of national remembrance, may the enduring principles that inspired the founding of the United States continue to strengthen the great republic and help it build an ever more perfect union. And may those same ideals continue to guide the Kingdom of Pibocip, that our nation may ever be a light to the nations, dedicated to justice, liberty, human dignity, and the common good, so that all people may be raised to a new hope. Happy Foundation Day, and may God bless the Kingdom of Pibocip.